Psychic Dolphin Garage.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Psychic Dolphin Garage. We're back, baby. Couldn't quite get rid of us. Back for another year of this. My God, I'm Kelton.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Zach. We've beaten off everyone else. Whichever way is most entertaining to you, you can imagine that happening.
Somehow outlived yet another leftist podcast. Our wake.
That's right. While we were gone originally, we were doing some undercover operations.
Sowing discord on Discord, oddly enough.
Exactly. Thank you. And now we've had to do it again this year. There's already a casualty on the left, and I think we've all hopefully enjoyed our time off. Our time we got to spend with our loved ones, be they family that we were born with or chose. So.
Is that your way of admitting to a home invasion, by the way, Zach?
Huh?
I chose this family, and we're all going to stick together.
Yeah. I chose them. I didn't say that they chose you. I said you chose them.
They'll respond back at some point. All the coded messages Anderson Cooper is telling you to rob your neighbor's house. It's working. Congratulations.
Anderson Cooper, Don Lemon, and that one blonde lady on Fox News.
Oh man! Oh, the specifics.
There's only one blonde lady, but she works like every single one of the shows. I don't know. It's crazy.
How great would it be if it actually all was one blonde lady on Fox News, but like they just keep winning TV Emmys for prosthetics and makeup?
Oh my God! Award-winning actress, news anchor from Fox News. Ladies and gentlemen, she has not slept in 6 years.
It's the way she disappears into character is truly amazing. Speaking at every large major event, it's of cue cards. It's just random buzzwords like critical race theory and the trans.
It's one of those word maps where like the more important words are bigger, but then there's a couple small ones like around it, so that she can just kind of let her eyes wander and let her sentences form as they come.
Again, ChatGPT just scripted, creating it as on a teleprompter for her to go through. Do you think we could do that, by the way? Create an AI bot that just has Republican talking points, and then we could run it like a George Santos style campaign, just to see what happens.
I mean, okay.
I came as a salt of the earth person. My father was a humble owner of a barbershop, and my mother was a humble Harvard professor.
Look, people have used ChatGPT to do campaign prompts and to write stuff for different side NPC characters.
I was gonna say but no, I'm talking about like an actual campaign, like a political campaign. Zach, come on.
Sorry. I'm the bad guy for thinking this is about D&D.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I'm convinced that all of the Trump, everybody that was a speechwriter before fully has their job taken away from them now.
On the right, I will say, because
on the right,
it basically gives you the speaking coherency of someone who's like in summer school in 11th grade for English. That's kind of the ceiling of it, at least right now. But that's remarkably competent considering the fact that most Americans have like a 4th grade reading level. So
remarkably competent in America anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to see what ChatGPT looks like overseas. It's just with a Tory accent or Scottish, but it spells everything phonetically.
God. Well, I can't. This isn't in my feed right now, but there was that guy the other day who released his bot that could detect whether or not ChatGPT had generated a block of text.
Sure, yeah.
So already running a good thing. Thanks.
Yeah. How are college freshmen supposed to plagiarize now? What's the deal with that?
Look, I I don't understand the learning process in the United States, and I think that it's really bad, and I don't think it teaches people things, and I think that if you're dumb, it's not going to help you, and if you're smart, it's going to make you dumber.
Well, Zach, maybe this news will make you feel happy. Are you ready?
Does that make
Texas.
you feel dumb?
Yeah. I mean, I make you feel justified in your anger against the education system. A
Perfect.
Texas Teacher of the Year is found shot dead in her backyard. Congratulations,
Huh.
Zach. All of your rage manifested into a bizarre golem creature.
That's true. I've done this. I did this personally.
Zach's
I'm
admitting-
in that house right now with the rest of the family. We're having family time.
How
okay?
far away is Sugarland from you? Driving distance, you would say?
Ooh, well, I got some bad news. Damn, Sugarland's supposed to be like safe and nice. That's where like all the cops are around all the time because all them rich white people be wanting. them.
Well, you know, that's where you get certain parts of white people who are like, it used to be nicer and safer until ... voice
Huh.
slowly trailing off. And
Oh
so
my god, did you hear that about that home invasion the other day? Everyone was talking about it.
it was all over next door. It was a
Are
trending
you
topic.
sure that are we sure she didn't she did not commit suicide because they still haven't given her a raise from $28,000 a year?
Oh no, Zach! Good way to bring in the Hell World idea, but no. Domestic violence is the leading candidate right now for what's going on. So,
Okay, that is worse, unfortunately.
woo! Texas, we're back. You thought we would stop with the Texas stories when we're not doing RPG stuff, but guess what? We didn't even have a docker prepared. This just came up. Not a second of research went into this episode, and still we're hitting our marks. Goddamn professionals.
I say Texas so many times into my iPhone every day that everything at this point is just like, oh, hey, best place in Texas to eat. What a burger. Everywhere I go.
I mean, I sent you the invite to the Texas Testicle Festival, so, you know.
The Testicle Festival does sound like we could really ball out there.
I mean, it's also like a concept that it feels like if someone were to describe it in, I don't know, like a D&D campaign, people would go, really? Like, lack of creativity.
Yeah, you come into town and rolling dice sound. There's a festival. What kind of festival is it?
Drawing my card against humanity. A testicle festival. Okay. Uproarious laughter. From the same crowd, the people who are, you know, doing summer school between 10th and 11th grade.
It's got to be really easy to run D&D for high schoolers. Like,
Is it?
You can do every cliche and it's totally cool to them.
I, for one, do not have any interest in doing TTRPG stuff with high schoolers, but you can go right ahead, Zach. It's fine.
Interesting. We almost had him, boys. Please keep the recording going.
Yeah, just a little longer. We'll catch him in the act soon.
Yeah. Hey, her husband was really upset that he didn't get that big promotion, the end of year promotion, but she got Teacher of the Year award. So
Honestly, yeah, I guess that would happen if someone got laid off and then, you know, just coming home. Not even coming home because you're existing at home. So you're boiling a packet of ramen noodles while staring at the Teacher of the Year award. That,
how is that bad? We did that like the whole pandemic.
I mean, I'm just trying to describe a man who's obviously a villain. So I don't know.
That's
I
true.
wasn't trying to create a fully fleshed out A24 style backstory to add layers of complexity to this man. No.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
Probably was I'm leaving you. The fuck you are. And then yeah, Texas. Da 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 da.
Yeah, good. Thanks, Texas. Thanks, Houston, specifically. Really like to see you getting those numbers up. Hey, drunk driving is down, but domestic violence is back. RPG publishers vow to abandon 5e over quote-unquote leaked D&D open gaming license.
Ooh, are we going to talk about the OG? Let's brief synopsis because we're not contract lawyers, and like
There are,
the only thing worse than people describing an RPG is describing the legal ramifications of an RPG. But let me tell you,
there are lots of usage licenses out there. A lot of it that I know of is software.
People might have wondered why we're wanting to like do a slight pivot to this, and I thought because it would be fun. It would be a nice escape, you know, away from the constant horrors of creeping capitalism and corporatism just eroding the very nature of what is a fun hobby. And so, of course, we decided to go into RPG stuff, something that has just blown the hell up these past couple weeks about what is going to be happening. So thank you, Hasbro.
I like it. You know, the corporations and us are on the same page now. So one of these days we're just far enough ahead of the curve to make something happen here. But anyways, when you create something, you do have to use a license for it. And gaming companies such as Wizards of the Coast have created an open gaming license that allows people to, end users to create intellectual property based off of their property. But it does not allow other companies to do reprints of their products without permission.
Mm-hmm.
This is also used in software a lot of times. There's a couple different software licenses that I know more of. One of them is like public domain. The software is like freely available. There are no holds barred on it. You can do anything with it. You can transform it in any way. There are some that don't allow you to transform it in any way. There are a couple others, and then obviously there's proprietary. You can't see it, you can't change it, you're not allowed to touch our code.
It's precious to us, the sacred, delicate flower that is the OGL, the Open Gaming License.
Yeah. So the Open Gaming License has been revamped a couple times since Dungeons and Dragons was originally created, and now apparently they're trying to put like limits to how much money you can make off of content based on Dungeons and Dragons,
and then also
stuff.
on future content saying, hey, if you use this, then give us money now, money please, money forever. And
exactly.
It's made a lot of people react negatively because massive corporate overreach, shockingly, isn't something that people are wanting to do. Makes me feel very, very happy for having pirated hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of D&D books. It's like,
don't worry, it wasn't you who put it out there, so really how can you be to blame?
I am a victim, you see.
Exactly, thank you. I do like the concept of which does not work for businesses, but the concept of like the I believe the Stanford software license.
Is that the one where they were saying that, like, okay, some of you people are going to role play as guards, some of you people are going to role play as prisoners?
No, like one of the universities has like a license that they have published and maintained where it's like anybody can use this. You can make changes to it. It is free for the public. It is like a public license where anyone can do anything to it.
Almost like a Creative Commons of some sort.
Yeah. Well, and there's also like copyleft, I think, which is like they all have you can get really nerdy about it. We're not going to get
copyleft sounds too woke for me, Zach. No, thank
that's
you.
Fair. See. There's also I think the GPL license, the GNU General Public License, and there are several versions of it. But the thing with the GNU license is it doesn't allow you to take free software and use it in any paid software, which means that once it's open source, you can't use that code for anything that people pay for.
So, like, for example, if you were to be doing, I don't know, a D&D show, and your D&D show was behind, again, I don't know, a paywall of some kind, that would be in violation of it.
Pay something. That would be, which is why something like it might not be Stanford, I can't find it, but something like a license that just gives you free permission for everything, for all usage, is maybe, not ideal for the business, but maybe better for people that are going to be end users of it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, because again, I don't want us to overly devote too much time to this, but it seems like someone could basically reskin the open game license, and they could say this is going to be free, and then everyone could say actually our stuff is compatible with that instead, since that's promising to be free. And since they can't copyright the rules or the exact specifics therein, because rules of a game, there's a reason why Monopoly has knockoffs and stuff. People could, I don't know, find a way to just relabel it, and it could work as like an addendum, or reskinning one page on a physical copy of something instead of over and over. What I'm saying is maybe the Psychic Dolphin license needs to exist. That's what I'm pushing for.
I do like it.
We even like keep the exact open game license language, but we just lazily have stamped Psychic Dolphin over it.
Yeah, I mean, it's something where it's like, hey, I'm making this and you can buy it from me, but like if you find it in a PDF version, like I'm not going to be mad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Free point of access makes a lot of sense, but it's been really tarnished by free-to-play games.
Uh-huh.
And if you create something that is very useful to people, that people like, they're much more likely to pay you than someone who is going to, I don't know, be really happy not owning any 5e books and instead just like finding all the rules online as you need it, because it's a stupid system anyways.
What if I were to tell you, Zach, that the company that's trying to revoke the open game license is probably not the same company that's going to be focused on making a good game? Huh?
It feels like if the main source of your game getting big is the people that are making more than, what was the line, $750,000 a year off of like broadcasting gameplay of your game, that maybe you shouldn't try to make a loophole, try to close a loophole that allows them to make your game big.
Yeah, it seems like that would be counterproductive. And for anyone listening at home, $750,000 in profit, that sounds like a reasonable rule. No, it's $750,000 in revenue. So get fucked. Every other company was Hasbro's line, basically. So good times.
If you are a reasonably sized business at all, then that's it. We can't have these content creators out doing stuff. Now, there was some argument about like, oh, it's to keep people from selling NFTs of D&D products. Like, you can't stop people from doing things with your product if you also want regular users to be able to do things.
Honestly, yeah. Like, if someone wants to say
it's gonna be free, it's gonna be free for everyone. Like, we don't like free healthcare means free healthcare, not free healthcare for everyone I like.
I mean, maybe for you, but for me, only my cool friends can get healthcare, and every year it's one less
healthcare. Oh, god damn!
You are voted off the island. Don't get cancer.
Jesus.
No, that's basically how hype houses work. It's fine.
That's true. The whole point of hype house or streaming house is that people switch in and out for the drama, of course.
That I don't know, concept brought to you by 3PL or whatever the fuck that app was called before that you read. It's a hype house. It's not a polycule. You see?
Exactly.
Rebranding once again.
the
most secure hype house.
Three homies.
God, it's weird. Before I have us get way too far afield here, Zach, you went to a bachelor party over the weekend. So
I did.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That's a content goldmine, huh?
Okay.
Bring us through that 4-day haze in events. Did the wedding happen? Let's just start there and work backwards.
Yeah, the wedding's still on.
Oh, okay. So they didn't. It wasn't like bachelor party and then the wedding. They put a gap.
They put a gap.
Wow. Gap week, gap month,
which is
gap
nice.
time period.
Gap month, gap 30 days, which is nice. I'm gonna be quite honest. If I had to go to a wedding after that, I would.
It's
I
these
don't know.
fucking millennials and Gen Zers. They can't do it. Back in my day, you partied hard for one night before, and then
do
you
you think-
showed up. You clocked in to your wedding shift the next morning. God damn it! You didn't take time
God
off.
I don't know where that tradition came from, but it was a bad tradition. I couldn't do a whole wedding as well.
Be
I would
in
feel like
the
shit.
bridal
I
party.
would say
or-
things. I don't know what I wouldn't know what to say. I would say weird things to weird people. I'm only
That's-
gonna see
you-
like 2 more times in my
I
life.
assume you would be part of the bridal party, so you just stand there. You stand on either side of them, and you just try and not, hurl over the ring bearer, basically.
Exactly. See, you get in that big tight suit with like 18 layers, and your neck is all stuffed into the collar and everything.
Oh yeah, feeling that bow tie just riding up and down the Adam's apple.
Ah, perfect. Just what I want. Wow.
Just counting things down, like, oh, you're only 5 cigarettes away until this thing is over. Making promises.
We did go to Bourbon Street, and we did get several packs of cigarettes by the end.
Oh hell yeah!
There was so much nicotine going around. We had like 6 vapes there. Everyone was putting in little pouches of Zim.
Oh, that sounds great. Very, very happy for you.
Look, Zin, I'm just saying, nicotine is the thing that kept me alive. It's the only stimulant that's still legal. Okay.
I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. I just put on the nicotine patches to feel the buzz.
The fucking red green is it red green? Red blue green barn. Oh god, what was that show? The Red Green Show.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
you're
Red
talking
Green
about,
Show.
but yes,
There's a scene from the Red Green Show where he says that he put on the nicotine patch, and then it was all the way up his arm, all the way across his back, all the way down the other arm.
that's the best, honestly. And again, I'm very happy for you.
It's a roll of nicotine patch, okay? That's what I'm ordering. I'm ordering the fucking packing tape rolls.
Just rip off at any point that you need.
Yeah, at one point we were playing Never Have I Ever. And
How's that go for people who are in their late 20s? Like, what's that
lose
even?
that game every time. So instead, we changed it. We had 3 bottles of liquor and a 24 case of beer.
Okay.
And we had 3 hours to burn.
Okay. Before
so we
what?
just made it-
What were you guys? Y'all have
Before
like.
we went out onto Bourbon
Oh,
Street.
okay. So this is part of
We
the
had, like,
pregame
everyone-
process. Got it.
Yeah, everyone. This is the second day that we were there. Everyone had gotten absolutely trashed the first night. Woke up late. Went and got lunch. Went to Harrah's. Had beignets before. Went to the casino. Came back, and we were like, all right, we have a couple hours. Let's like finish all the liquor here, and then we'll go out into Bourbon Street. That way it'll be cheaper.
All right. Yeah. Again, solid approach. A little, woozy. Have some beignets that evens the keel, and then back to the pregame rituals. Yep. Okay.
Exactly. We killed 2 bottles of whiskey, a bottle of premixed margarita, and a 24 case of beers. Every time.
And is this
instead
like
of,
the whole?
doing hands,
Is this the whole like bridal party? Like everyone, or is it just
this
the
is, like-
bachelor's party?
No, this is just the bachelors.
Okay.
Just 7 of us.
Okay, just the 7, the magnificent 7. Got it.
The
Okay.
Magnificent 7. Every time that you had done the thing, you just had to drink.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
So it was just fully a drinking game. We said we're going to get through this. We targeted the bachelor as much as possible.
Never have I
And-
ever had second thoughts. Drink? Huh? Huh?
Literally, that's what it got down to. We pulled out every story of doing something disgusting at college, and someone walks in on you. Like every fuck up that he has ever made in his life, we called him on it.
This is good. This is what bachelor parties are for. Not a time of jubilation one night before you marry the person you're meant to be with for the rest of your life, but instead half a week of trauma bonding through the
Look, why do you
pink
think I'm
rose
part of the
glasses
friend
of
group?
nostalgia. We will fuck you up.
Oh God. Look, things were not better back then. Trust me. Okay, you're in a great place right now.
Well, again, that's wonderful. You were telling me that at one of the bars you went to, the shot girls have been replaced by Fauci lookalikes, right?
There are a couple shot girls still out on Bourbon Street with the big platters of like the neon colored test tubes.
Yeah,
which
swill. It's okay. Yeah.
oh, I can't imagine doing it now that I'm like older and I'm not like seeing it for the first or second time.
Oh, what
I'm
is
just
this? Like
ooh,
runoff Jello liquid with Everclear? Fantastic. Great. Can't wait. Give me more.
God. Yeehaw. Uh, but yeah, no. Instead of like running around with those, now there are girls in the bars that just have these big like baster syringes, just filled with that same Jello-looking liquid. And now they expect to like shoot it into your mouth.
Great. This is
I
good.
can't tell if there's less mouth contact or more mouth contact, and if that's
Is it
better
one
or
person
worse.
per syringe, or is it like a reused syringe type
Oh,
situation?
you're getting syringed. You and all your homies are getting syringed.
I mean, there are people who probably later went to methadone clinics that had better syringe sharing policies.
Honestly, there are better syringe sharing policies between groups of addicts than there are on Bourbon Street.
That's fine. I'd like a little bit of the green, a little bit of the strawberry, and ooh, what's that? Grape? Awesome. Yeah. You put it in. Those three things. That's what I want. Just fuck me right up.
Look, I brought my own needle. You what?
Treat it like an EpiPen with Jello. Just
Oh,
oh, let's fucking go.
oh God.
Man, yeah, I think that again, I'm very simultaneously, because I want to say I'm very jealous, but then I have an honest assessment of myself of saying like I just couldn't do that anymore. Like I just don't have that fire in my belly. I don't have that spirit in me.
Yeah.
You know, you
I
want to know what
I
I
feel
did
that.
over the weekend, Zach?
Made Excel spreadsheets for all of your fantasy leagues that closed.
I mean, you know, of course, I'll always do that. Thank you very much for beating me, by the way, mentioning that on the regular episode. But also, I watched a new movie on Netflix starring Christian Bale called The Pale Blue Eye. And it's like a compelling period piece around the time of Edgar Allan Poe. That's like a murder mystery thriller, whatever you want to call it. It's just incredibly slow, kind of boring, and I just ate that shit up. I was like, this is a dad movie, and I like this. Oh God, I have become what I have always feared. Like who is this movie even for? It's me. It's for me. That's what I am.
I'm
now.
proud of you. You've really grown into it. Kelsey.
I just stopped fighting it, you know?
That's true. That's true.
I was like, there's only so many fucking red notices I can handle. But I'm just going to do this instead. Awesome.
There you go. There you go. Well, you know, that's yeah. Yeah, I'm happy that you were able to do that. I, of course, instead of admitting defeat and surrendering to my worst instincts, I simply spent the last 3 to 4 months kind of, you know, starting to drink again and a little more and a little more, and I trained my body back up somewhat to be able to handle 2 full nights of drinking from 6 to 6.
Well, that's good. The important thing
Did I hit a wall at 3 a.m. both nights and go to sleep earlier? Yes. But I didn't get left on Bourbon Street, okay? And that's what's important.
See, I never have any good memories of being out with people. It's probably also because I had one of the higher tolerances of people, so I was always having to do cleanup duty. So it's never like a happy memory. Like
That's fair. Yeah, when you're the guy that everyone else is getting shitty and you aren't getting shitty,
Yeah.
that's just shitty for you.
when you're having to be the one to like call an Uber but make sure it's a truck so that way then you can throw a human being into the back seat in the bed, so that way then if they puke, it's not ruining their furniture.
No. He's fine back there.
Yeah,
Trust
it's
me.
still a $250 cleaning fee. Fuck.
Oh God. I'll literally get the water hose right now. Nope. Nope. Can't do it.
Yeah. Good times. Loading that motherfucker up onto a suitcase cart, wheeling him through the hotel lobby, trying to press the elevator button and waiting forever while a small scene is wondering what I'm doing as I'm dragging someone up. Good times. Good memories all the way through. Never forget what's your name? Because you were a friend of a friend of a friend.
That's right. And we always help a friend of a friend of a friend.
Brothers in arms, or, friends of friends of friends of brothers in arms.
Brother in my arms. This brother is in my arms, and he's about to yell.
This is someone's brother. That's the thing I have to remind myself. Not to abandon someone in the middle of downtown Dallas. This is good. I'm feeling like we're getting back into the saddle a little bit. I feel like we also got enough time for like one more story. If you wanted to.
Supersize your pecs with this simple bench press hack.
Okay. All right. Tell me all about what we can do to supersize our pecs.
Okay,
Get some big
you
old
use the
titties.
Pause technique to build massive muscle with light weights.
The what technique?
The pause technique.
Okay. I'm listening. What does pause stand for?
What you do is you simply pause at the bottom of each rep. You sit, you let it rest 4 to 5 seconds on your chest.
Uh-huh.
And what this is supposed to do is it is supposed to force you to not use momentum at the bottom or bounce the bar back up off of your chest. You get a chance to relax the muscles, and then you get to slowly engage them and push that bar up off of your chest while engaging your chest very heavily.
Huh.
So it forces you to actually disengage and re-engage the muscles, and it will also help increase time under tension, because if you're just bouncing the bar, you're not getting as much time in the stretched position, and you're also not engaging your chest as much during the first couple inches off of your chest.
But what about, and again, hear me out, what if I just want to do it for show and then loudly get hurt so that way then I can make that my personality?
Hell yeah. Put 3 plates on, just fucking send it. You'll get hurt already.
Launch it. Try to go to the moon with that push. See what happens.
Yeah, you're going to tear a bicep, a pec. There's going to be all sorts of... Yeah.
Then complain like, oh, I could have gone pro. I'm 29 years old, but I could have gone pro if I didn't tear this.
You almost had that one, brother. You just needed a little bit less, and you would have had it.
Yeah, but coach didn't like me. That's what I'm gonna say.
How much are eggs up at the grocery store near you?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say a normal price because I feel like that's different than what is affecting you. How much are eggs for you?
Interesting. A dozen eggs at HEB costs about $6 a carton.
Oh no, $6 for eggs. Oh.
Do you know how much eggs used to cost?
I don't know, like $1?
Yeah.
Okay, first they came for the McDouble, but no one complained. Now that it's coming for your precious groceries, all you cooking cells are getting mad.
don't get cooking pilled. Okay, avian influenza is peaking right now. Since February, we've lost nearly 40 million hens to avian flu.
Oh no, R.I.P. You hate it when chicks die.
Egg production is also going down, so egg prices are up, chicken prices are up.
Sorry, Zach, I just had an idea for a company. Okay, I need you to hear me out on this, okay? We appeal, we create a right-wing egg yolk company, okay? right? It's one of those like cartons where it's just egg whites or whatever. But we called it whites only, and we put it in the font, and then we sell it. But we sell it for I don't know, like $18 or whatever. Huh? Huh?
That's a good way. It's a good way to. It sounds like a good business plan. I don't see what could go wrong.
Our spokesman would, of course, be Terrence Williams. I think that's the real way to to try.
These are eggs raised without any leftist propaganda. No vaccines. You hear me?
No
organic
antibiotics used.
No antibiotics. It's only chicken in there.
Mm-hmm. White eggs, no brown eggs either. So it's the whitest of the white that's taking place. I think we could get some traction on this. I think we could make racists overpay. Especially at this time. Because they're like, I'm going to be overpaying for eggs anyway. I might as well get the eggs I ideologically align with.
I don't feel like I don't feel like people like that are buying egg white cartons. Do you buy egg white cartons?
I mean, I do from time to time, but I at least would hope I'm not the target demographic.
I got some bad news for you about egg white cartons.
Uh-huh.
I just started buying some for the first time because I'm eating a lot of eggs.
Uh-huh.
And egg whites are better for you if you just have like 2 regular eggs and then just throw egg whites to fluff it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think normal people are just buying them in the shell.
Huh.
So if you could just figure out a way for chickens to lay eggs with white yolks, this idea would really work. You could really sell it.
Okay, well that's fine. But no, so what's going
But then
on?
you can go, but then you have to have your own chickens in your own farm, and then you're going to the farmer's market, and it's just a big sign that says whites only, so it looks much worse. You're like, no, it's just the eggs. They're white.
That controversy though, that's how I get put on the map.
Exactly.
That's what happens.
This is terrible. This is a
Defend
terrible
my rights. I'm a small business owner trying to make a living in Joe Brandon's America.
Are they gonna cancel us over egg whites now?
The left
Houston
doesn't
farmer-
want you eating egg whites.
These eggs. Because then it's healthier for your heart if there are no yolks, you hear?
A strong conservative heart with fully non-clogged aortas. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of right wing, House Republicans to vote on bill abolishing IRS and eliminating income tax.
Oh, cool. I love these performative things. Let's do it. Let's abolish the IRS. Let's see what happens.
Hey, are we gonna look like more united on this than we did on voting for the House Speaker?
It's hard to look more divided, Zach. You had like 60 is generous, like 70-year-old men who were about to suplex each other because they wouldn't
slapping
get in
each
line.
other repeatedly in the face.
Yeah, like death threats were made. Like there were shaky cam videos of congressmen's families being held in a black site that were taking place.
Joe Biden's there trying to get a line to someone to let them know that we have their family safe. We've secured the package. Okay, you're free to vote your conscience, Speaker.
I mean, it really is one of those things where what sucks, and it's because of two-party politics, don't get me wrong, but like the fact that Democrats all voted with their own the person that they were putting forward, and the Republicans were split, so the Republicans then had to cave into the demands of MAGA instead, and they conceded so much to them. Which, how much of it is culture war bullshit? How much of it is like MAGA's just saying the quiet parts that the Republicans can't say out loud, but out loud?
Yeah.
Regardless, though, massive, on paper, official concessions were made. And it's just like, at a certain point, if you're the Democrats, you got to be like, okay, well, maybe instead of doing all of that, we try and we work on a deal here or something. You find a way.
I'm 100% down to let the Republicans just like tear themselves apart if it means that they will pass goddamn marijuana reform.
But they won't, Zach. That was not one of their concession points.
I
Come
cannot
on.
believe that's the golden ticket. I mean, all the states are going to legalize it before anyone uses it, but
If only there was going to be a presidential campaign in 2023 where I can get waved at us. Like, we will codify Roe and you will have legal weed if you just vote.
DeSantis be saying that he's going to decriminalize the marijuana.
DeSantis for decriminalization. I could see that.
DeSantis means decriminalization. DeSantis stand decriminalize.
That's just age of consent laws, though. That's nothing to do
Wait a
with
second.
marijuana. It's a bad time. It's the darkest timeline that exists here. Fuck.
Decame, desaw, decriminalize.
God.
DeSantis 2024.
That's our ending note for this brave new episode of ours. Good note to end on, huh? Just yeah. Ron DeSantis. Let's go, everyone. Let's get excited for future president and or Secretary of State Ron DeSantis.
Please, if Gavin Newsom doesn't run, it's over. If Newsom runs, maybe.
I mean, I'm hoping it's Biden Trump 2020 all over again for 2024,
Yeah.
and then it'll be Newsom versus DeSantis in 2028, and oh, how sweet, how beautiful.
That makes sense. I feel like Trump and DeSantis are going to fight too much for that to happen, but it would make more sense because you want to save DeSantis as like, oh, like use him as a threat, right? Like, oh, we could run DeSantis, but hey, we're going to run Trump again because we're confident.
Yeah, because we know we're gonna win. So what's gonna happen here, huh? Oh no, Trump comes back. The evil one, the orange Cheeto awakens. Dun dun dun. People get to make those laughy jokes all over again. It's not funny anymore. It happened. We know what shit can go south. But yes, that's an episode. I feel pretty confident in that being an episode. Do you want to talk about anything else? Got any Golden Globe stakes you want to share with the public?
God, no. I didn't do any gambling at the casino, and you'd better believe I don't do any gambling on weird awards that are handed out to obscure directors.
Oh, come on. It's not completely obscure. They have that guy from that thing, huh?
That one movie that got a lot of hype but did not do really well on Rotten Tomatoes, but it got a lot of hype.
No one wants that anymore. No, God damn it! Was this all for nothing? Yeah. Well, Guillermo del Toro won Best Animated Picture for Pinocchio. That's all I care about. Yep.
Nice.
Good times.
Good
times.
Hey.
And then Dred's pick of the Banshees of Inisherin won. Colin Farrell, another Golden Globe win. So congratulations. We're getting into this. It's fine. Oh, Natu won Best Original Song from RRR. So, all right. Hey, I see you, Golden Globes, doing some good shit, I guess.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Obscure indie foreign film RRR. Oh, well, that's cool. What do we want to leave people on? What have we got to plug?
Yes, of course. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Got to be in the Golden Globes.
Yes.
One
company of ours is boycotting that. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Not putting our eggs into that basket. You just be live tweeting.
Please. Not the whole company. Not from the company Twitter account.
Feeling a little sleepy. Send before the most hateful egg-based tirade the world has ever seen.
Oh my God. See, we're really lucky that racist uncles just get their personal accounts banned instead of getting on the company account to do it.
Yeah, that's
God.
That's
if we're plugging anything, plugging Avatar 2, obviously.
Of course. Yeah. Again, what are you doing listening to our podcast when you could be
You
watching
should be watching Avatar 2.
a movie that you've
Exactly.
seen how many times now?
3 times.
Perfect.
I almost went to see it a 4th time, but I was busy that day. I didn't have 3 hours to burn, so.
Oh, well, it's okay. Some of us are real fans, unlike you,
Yeah.
Zach. You have to help out the fledgling Avatar franchise. It's only the
know.
10th highest grossing movie of all time, Zach.
So far. So far. I have at least 2 more showings in me, okay?
Actually, I apologize. It's the 7th highest grossing movie of all time.
That's right. It's gone up a couple, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't mean to. It should rest right there. I don't think it's got too much more left in it. But my God, people talking about
Doing so good. I don't no, it was really, I think this one might actually have some cultural impact after 3 and 4 come out. They just got to be close enough together to hit it is the thing.
yes, yeah, the cultural impact of the first movie franchise to release once every bicentennial celebration of American history.
James Cameron's dreams are what make his movies good. He's gotta really do a lot of drugs in between, and then when he's coming down and all the dopamine's coming back, like it's just there's gotta be enough of a rush for him to actually have a good enough idea for Avatar. So, shout out to Grafana, the metrics dashboard that I've been playing with for the past week.
Ooh, okay.
Fantastic tool. It works really well. Prometheus is not working great, but that's probably my fault because I don't know how, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong, so it's on me. Shout out to HEB and all the tamales that they've had in their food section, because I've had tamales like once a week now, if not twice a week for the past couple weeks.
Good. Tamales are an
And-
underrated holiday food, is what I will say.
Absolutely. I got to get a recipe from someone close by me so that I can start making my own.
Just
so
have someone named like Cynthia Jessica, but Jessica is spelled with like an EIGH in it somewhere somehow. Have that like the ultimate white lady live laugh love #blessed style tamales. That's what you need.
The masa is just like plain white, no seasoning, plain white pork. Like you can hardly tell that it's a tamale because it's so white.
Over in Buenos Aires, we have a traditional tamale, which is just bratwurst. Finally, the food of our people.
It's the there's a specific type of like sausage as well that you put like powdered milk into to give it a really white color.
Yeah, I mean, again, let's write these ideas down. We know what we got. We could get into milk. We could pivot to milk too. A whites only milk.
God. Anyways,
A cheese. Sorry.
definitely not a shout out to the whites only company. I'd like to rescind our shout out to them for this whole episode. Actually,
We revoke your sponsorship opportunity. We will keep the thousands of dollars you have given us up front, though. So.
Thank you for the check. It has been deposited, and it did clear. So we will not be running your ad, however, because it is already cleared. You fools, you absolute fools.
I'm just laughing. And every week we will tell people about how we are not running the whites only milk and egg business plug.
No. Oh no! Look, I wanted to get into like homesteading, but this is not the direction I thought it would go. Kelton, what are you shouting out this week? What plugs do you
I don't have fucking shit going on. Fantasy football is over.
Good. Good.
I mean, we're
A new year, not quite new me, but
going to be recording this weekend our Valentine's Day extravaganza. So people are going to need to get excited for that. So If you feel really inclined, slide into Zach's DMs, harass Zach as much as you possibly can, because I don't have a functioning Twitter. I have an account back, but I'm not using it because I don't
Fair.
want to get banned. The only thing I have posted is a photo of Eli Manning, and I say, can't think of a better spokesperson for oatmeal than Eli Manning. That's it. That's all I have to offer this world. That was tweeted mid-November. So that's what you get. No likes, no faves, nothing. Good times.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Harass me. Remember, our D&D campaigns will be coming out this year, so get excited for those. Obviously, the second and maybe third episodes will probably be on the Patreon a little bit before they get released to the regular feed.
Yeah.
But you will still be able to. The Patrons will also be getting their regular weekly news update from us, where of course we obviously simply open Google News, go to the For You tab, and then sit here and make funny.
Yes. Good times. Well, bye everyone.
See y'all later.